every Wednesday for the past 2 months. Without further ado, let's get started. First, fellow Toastmasters, I want you to think of a story, a film, or even a book. I'll include a story, of course. A story is told in many different ways. A lot of the times it goes through time and talks about specific events at certain places in time. The story of my life, however, is what I want Toastmasters to focus on. It's more what I came to Toastmasters as I was, or as I am, rather than who I was. Who I was is certainly important, but please know me as who I am now. Without further ado, let's get started. The beginning. I was born January 31st, 1996 to, actually, let's do some baby pictures first. That is me right there with my wonderful father. I think that's me at the age of 1. I was born in Georgetown, Texas, which is a suburb of Austin, Texas. These are my 2 parents. That is John Offen on the left, that is Susan Offen on the right. My father was he actually retired back in June, an engineer for the Army Corps of Engineers. My mother was a police officer for the Austin Police Department. And now that I bring up Austin, Texas, many of you are college football fans. We have a wonderful team there called the Texas Longhorns. I grew up a massive Texas Longhorns fan. Okay. We have struggled recently with football. This year we're getting better though. We beat 2 teams recently, USC and TCU. I'm very excited. In 1997, we moved to Würzburg. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. This is my sister, one of my dogs here on the right. I had a sister who was born about a year and a half later, 18 months later. And, well, please notice what you kind of see. Do I look similar? So, it's a funny story about this. I had a girlfriend over with my parents 2 years ago. We walked by this photo, and she like notices that. My mom walks up and says, "See, he hasn't changed much since he's been 3 years old." And I go, "Oh, thanks, Mom." Thanks to the girl there. Needless to say, she didn't last long. I wonder if that was why. But so in 1997, we moved to Würzburg, Germany. Since my father works for the government, we had many opportunities to travel the world, which was a great experience. However, I faced some difficult trauma. When I was in Germany, I had cancer. I had stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma at the age of 3. I was cured pretty quickly. About 6 months is what it took. Chemotherapy is rough, but if you've heard of it, it's not an easy thing to face. That's me from the hospital. Bald head, of course. Lost all my hair. Another picture of me. Started getting emotional about this. I had a very good friend of mine. That's Lisa. We went to the hospital together. She died 2 months after I left the hospital. So that was hard to handle, but it was a great experience, especially in Germany. They have good medicine over there. Thank you. And then in 2002, we moved to Colorado Springs, Colorado. Lovely, lovely place, Pikes Peak. The name of our Toastmasters club. Of course, I love it very much. And I lived in the same house since 2002, actually, until I recently moved this past July. I bought a house in July. It's a condo up here off of right near Trailblazers Elementary, if any of you know where that's at. I attended Eric Academy High School here, so Eric, you attended Cheyenne Mountain. Just want to let you know we beat Cheyenne Mountain 20-0 last Friday on your homecoming. Cheyenne Mountain and Eric Academy are rivals, so we grew up hating them. I'm sure you grew up hating them. So.
We have a love.
So today I'm going to talk about 4 things. First one is my love for the Catholic Church, a hobby of mine. Of course, more hobbies, which include travel. That's something I want to bring up. Career goals and life goals, and that's where the Toastmasters kind of equates in this whole discussion. So first, my love of the Catholic Church. I go to Mass all the time. Today I'm going with 3 friends. We're going to go to confession and Mass at the local parish, Corpus Christi. And of course, I volunteer at Corpus Christi on the weekends also. I used to be president of our Catholic campus ministry at UCCS. No longer am, but that was a good leadership experience for me. Next is my hobbies. I absolutely love to travel, as many of you found out with my Canada and Alaska journey. I went to England back in May. I'm trying to go to England every single year, and that's to help renew something that I love very much. That is Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool is a city located within England. Anyone know what Liverpool is famous for? They provided a band.
The Beatles.
The Beatles, yes. Yes. So around May and April, I go to see a Liverpool game at Anfield. I absolutely love the team. That's great to go travel there. It's actually not expensive to go to England, by the way, so I encourage many of you to do that. Also, I'm an avid CrossFitter. I love hiking the incline. Incline is awesome, and CrossFit is awesome. Usually when I'm not, usually in the morning, I either come here or do CrossFit. So I would have been doing CrossFit if I didn't come to Toastmasters today. So. And also, I love going to bars and playing pool. This is Phantom Canyon. If any of you have never been to Phantom Canyon before, I highly suggest it. Wonderful bar. It's awesome. And then, of course, I spend my weekends volunteering at the Marian House. Career goals. I want to get my CPA license, get my MBA, and support my hobbies, which include travel. I'm doing a couple many things next year. I plan to go to England again. I'm going to Eastern Europe in June, and then Brazil in December.
Wow. Hey.
Life goals. I want to have a family. I want to lead people to the greats. I want to serve my community. A big thing about this is where Toastmasters functions in too. Well, this is why I joined Toastmasters. And one of the things I was kind of thinking to myself after I was practicing this speech was I want to be able to get up and public speak to people without really practicing much. I don't have a lot of times on my hands, so it'd be good if I can develop a talent for it, so I can really kind of go up and kick butt regardless of the topic, improvise more so. Madam Toastmaster, thank you.
Time 1 minute on the clock, please, so we can write notes to Tom.